Stacey Leanhard. Welcome to the Valder Beebe Show this great Monday morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You're the general manager of Zelly. Am I saying that correct?
It's just Zelle.
Just Zelle. Let's talk about what are some of the ways, we're going to talk about small business owners today. So I'd like to know what are some of the ways small business owners prepare now for a busy spring and summer season. And why are you saying it's a busy season?
So spring is definitely the opening day for that uptick in terms of small business in the summer. So we really see it as an opportunity to get prepared for that busy season. So the tips that we would endorse include: one, plan ahead. So really think about what your needs will be for this busy season, both from an inventory perspective as well as a staffing perspective, and get ready for that increase in traffic or the increase in payments. The second thing that I would say is always be optimizing your customer experience. Make sure that you're being responsive to your customers, that you're listening to them, and that you're always welcoming them. This will result in repeat business as people come back again and again. And then the third thing is rely on the data. So go back and see your sales from last spring, last summer, understand the trends, but then also look at the current landscape and what's happening there. So bring those two pieces of data together in order to make sure that you're planning ahead for things like your inventory so that you're staying on trend.
Okay, let's talk about digital payments. That is the word of today, where you can pay any kind of way, from anywhere. So how can digital payment tools help small businesses run more smoothly and bring a little more certainty during these busy months you're talking about?
So digital payments can be a small business owner's secret superpower. They really do provide payments that are efficient, quick, and also reliable. On the Zelle platform, we have about 7 million small businesses that are receiving payments throughout the year. We also see an additional 3 to 4 million individuals who are using Zelle to get paid for independent work or their side hustles. So think about like the dog walker or potentially the farmer at the farmer's market. And in terms of some of the interesting use cases that we see, so they're as different as the cities. Dallas is actually one of our top geographies, top cities where we see small business owners using Zelle. And they're doing it from anything from the farmer's market to potentially selling the hot dog at the county fair, or even receiving money for things like getting your dog groomed. So there's lots of use cases to be able to use these digital payments to be able to support and grow your business.
Okay, let's talk about scams, because there's a scam for everything. What are some of the common scams to watch out for, and how can business owners protect themselves and their customers? And I can tell you personally, it's hard to try to get your money back.
So unfortunately, criminals are not only sneaky, but they are really smart as well. So it's important to try to stay a couple steps ahead of them. For small business owners, it's really important for them to be on the watch out for things like fake invoices or suspicious texts or emails, or even fraudulent requests for payments. So if you're a small business owner, and before you make that digital payment, always take a step back, take a pause, and then verify that you're sending the money to who you think you're sending it to. And also ensure that if you're paying for either a product or a service, that you've seen that product or you've received that service before you send that digital payment. And then for customers of small businesses, it's the same advice. Always make sure that if you're buying something from a small business, whether that's a product or a service, make sure that you have that product in hand or you've already received that service before you make that payment.
You know, for small businesses who are watching or listening to this on the Valder Beebe Show, I'm sure they're feeling very overwhelmed. Give me a quick, manageable step that they can take to feel more in control.
It can definitely be an overwhelming time. So it's important to take a deep breath and then take out that pen and paper and make a list of everything that you need to do. Then once you have that list, then prioritize it. and start checking things off. You don't need to get everything done today, but if you can get a couple small things done today, you can start to build that momentum to prepare yourself for the busy season.
Online, do you have any supplemental advice, information? Because I've got a lot of people weighing in on social media, and I just don't have the time to address their questions with you today. So where can they go and get more information?
You can visit zellpay.com to receive more information.
Thank you, Denise, for stopping by the Valder Beebe Show and enlightening us. I'm sure small business owners got a lot from this. Have a great day. You
too. Take care.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of the Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.